Good morning, students. Sairam. Students, we have completed 10 chapter of business studies, and this video we are going to continue our chapter number 11, which is marketing management. Students, I hope you all are safe at home and also concentrate on your studies. So students, let's continue. Now, I hope you all have understood all the parts, all the topics which we have already learned in this chapter, and the content which we already done is meaning of marketing, meaning of market, features of marketing, what can be marketed, function of marketing, meaning of marketing management, selling and marketing difference, marketing management philosophies, definition of marketing, elements of marketing management or elements of marketing mix, products, price and place and promotion. So student, in this video we will continue the marketing mix. Marketing mix, we have already knows about it that the marketing mix means how the elements are combined in the marketing strategies so that we sell out our product. This is marketing mix, and the element which cover the marketing mix are the product, price, promotion and place. So in this video we go through the product. Product means anything which satisfy the human need or want is known as product. And product mix means all the efforts which we take to promote our business, to sell out our business is known as product mix. So three parts, the product to support service. For the product support service, there are three elements which comes under the product: branding, packaging and labeling. So branding means what is this, what is the brand? As you seen in that picture, branding means a brand is a name, term, symbol, sign or any design or a combination of these that identify the maker or seller of the product or services. So again, what is the meaning of branding? It is the process of assessing a name like brand name or sign, symbol or a combination to all to identify the product of a seller or a group of seller and distinguish them from those of the competitor. So student, in branding, first you have to know what is the brand mark. Brand mark means it is a part of brand that can be recognized but it is not deterrable. Means brand mark means it is a sign which we figure out, which is a mark for that brand. So like if we talk about the Nike shoes, so the right tick, the tick is, what is this? It is a brand mark. So next is brand mark is also, we can say that it is a symbol like now brand name means a brand name is that part of a brand which can be spoken, like Wrangler jeans, Nike shoes. Okay, so what is this? This is a brand name. Now trademark is used to contest of registered brand. Means trademark define as that this product is registered for their safety measures. Like if we talk about the food products, so the trademark is FASSCI. Okay, if we talk about the that gold or jewelries, so hallmark is there. If we talk about electronic, so ISI mark. So all these marks, what feel, they give the assurance or that the product is quality wise good. So what is the advantage of branding to a customer? Means branding, how the branding helps or give an advantage to a customer. Number one, it supports in product identification. If we know the brand name, the symbol, so we can easily identify. It is also the certificate of quality, or it is also be considered as a status symbol. Okay, like if we talk about jeans, that the triangular jeans is very, up to the state, for the high quality, and it is also known as a symbol, a status symbol. So Branding is considered as a status symbol, quality certificate and product in identification. Next one is advantage of branding to the manufacturer. So what is the benefit enjoyed by the manufacturer by doing branding? It very helpful in facilitating product differentiation. Second, assisting in advertising and display program. The manufacturer easily advertise and display their product. It also helping in differential pricing. It is very easy in launching a new product. So these are some advantages which enjoy if the manufacturer do branding. Next one is, what are the qualities of a good brand name? It is very easy to pronounce, short, spell and remember. So next, reflect the function of product. Okay, so next one, easily identifiable. Next, adaptable can be used in labeling and packaging. Versatile can be used for brand extension. Should not become outdated soon. Capable of being registered. So these are the good qualities, or we can say that the qualities of a good brand name. Now I hope you all have understood what is the meaning of branding and why a manufacturer do branding and how it is very helpful to a customer. Okay, now next one is packaging. Packaging means like a packet. If we see, if we want to purchase anything, it is being already packed. So there are three steps of packaging. Like if we talk about the toothpaste like Oral B, the paste is first filled in a that tube. That tube is, the first one is primary packaging. After that tube packaging, the paste filled in that tube is also packed in a small box. Okay, that small box is known as secondary packaging. And after packaging, after packed in small boxes, these several boxes are filled in a big cartoon for the transportation. So that packaging is known as tertiary packaging. So these are the three stages of packaging. So packaging means designing and producing the container or wrapper of a product. It is known as packaging. Now it is a process of designing a suitable wrapper container for a product. It is a definition of packaging. Now importance of packaging, raise how the packaging is important, raising the standard of health and sanitation so that the product is become healthy and also sanitized, or we can say that safe in that packaging. If we talk about the milk, let's take an example of milk. If the milk is packed in a like in a packaging which is uh, suitable for their preservance, so this type of packaging we can use, and it also keep that milk safe in that packet and also pure. Next one is useful in self-servicing outlet. If we do a packaging, okay, and the brand name is also there, we can go and use it. Is very beneficial in self-servicing outlet. Okay, next, innovative packaging add value to the product. If we do the innovative packaging, it add the value, mean it increases the prices and and also it values the product. Facilitate product differentiation. Packaging, how can we identify the product? By its packaging. How can we identify the toothpaste of whether it is a Pepsodent, it is a Colgate, it is a Oral B? How can we identify? Through its packaging. Now as I said, there are three level of packaging. First one, primary, it is known as the immediate container of the product. Secondary, it refers to the additional protection provided beside the primary packaging. Third, transportation packaging, which is also known as tertiary, or we can say that transportation packaging. It is beneficial or easy to remember. It is it refer for the further packaging that help in storage, identification of transportation of the product. So what are the functions of packaging? It helps in product identification, it provides the protection of product, it facilitates the use of product and assist in promotion of product. So I hope you all have understood how the packaging is important. Now last part of product is printing. Printed information appearing on or with the package is known as labeling. Labeling what? The information which is printed on any product, it is known as labeling. So the definition of labeling is it refers to the process of designing a label for a product which may vary from a simple tag to be a complex graphic. Look student, if we purchase any soup packet, then all the information about how to make that soup and what are the ingredients which is in it, it is vegetarian or non-vegetarian, okay, an expiry date of that product. So all these things which is printed on that particular product is known as what is known as, this is known as labeling. Okay, so what are the function of labeling? It describes the product, simplifies its contents, as I said. Second, helps in identification of product or brand, means how can we identify whether it is a vegetarian or non-vegetarian? Through their labeling. Enables grading of product. Grading means superior quality, low quality, medium quality, through labeling. Assisting in promotion of product. Provide information through required by law. So all these things comes under the functions of labeling. So student, I hope you all have understood about the product and which comes under three elements like product. If a manufacturer wants to provide the product support service, so three things which comes under product mix. Number one is branding, number two packaging, and last one is labeling. I hope you all have understood all these points. Remaining topic we will continue in our next video. Thank you, Sairam.